Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Songs of Six. And let me tell you something. You can explain why the building on the left is square, and the building on the right is round. Go get yourself a cookie. You deserve it. Yeah, so the roundness mechanics in Songs of Six are a little bit weird. Apparently it has to do with, like, sort of corners. It's basically, it's diagonals that kind of do it. It's like, if the corners are diagonal to other wall parts, it registers as roundness, which is what the blue amount demonstrates over here. And then I don't know. One thing I'm wondering, does the roundness count for the inside of the building? I mean, it's not highlighting. I had assumed we would make houses with roundness for the species who want roundness. But maybe the only thing they care about is if they're walking through areas of roundness. In which case, I mean, again, the humans don't care. They don't care either way about roundness versus squareness. You know, right now they're experiencing 100% square. They don't care about that. Whereas you want roundness, but you know what? I think I'm just realizing that it doesn't matter where they live. They want to experience the areas of roundness over here. And unless they get quarantined to a very specific area of the map, that's not going to happen. On the plus side, the Dondarians actually, like, desire squareness, I think. Did I scroll too much? Yes. They desire squareness, so that's good. I don't know if anyone else... So Crotonians want round. Round. You know, if I was going to do anything, the whole city being round would be better, because 3 different species would appreciate the roundness. Only one species would hate it, and a couple don't give a crap. I don't think I'm going to be changing my layout now, but in hindsight, if we accepted all species except Dondarians and made everything about our city round, that would actually be pretty phenomenal. So anyway, I might leave these 2 buildings here. It's like, this is our architectural test area. Part of me is like, I should tear it down, but I'm kind of tickled by it and actually am wondering about leaving it here. One thing I did do in between episodes is I did put down a ton more torches because, well, I'm confused. Because this is the lighting radius, but again, species don't seem to care about lighting. Well, maybe some of them do. What they care about is torches. Anyway, I went ahead and plopped down a ton more. You can't see them. Or maybe I do because I've unpaused. Because when you first put it down, oh yeah, okay, I guess it does go. When you first put it down, it's just a little square. The light radius doesn't update, but I guess I've unpaused to be able to build the building. So now they went in there, or they were built super fast. Anyway, I'm hoping this will satisfy the torching a little bit. Some of these are not quite leveled, but this one I was trying to put near to these tables. There is a torch upgrade. It's a little annoying because we can't actually click on this building to see the upgrade thing. You can see it's at 0 of 1. And what we need, oops, wrong button, is the fancy torches upgrade. Fancy lights over here. But it needs a whole bunch of stuff along the way. So that's not going to happen for a wee bit. And, you know, is it going to be a priority? I don't know. We're going to have to smash down some more labs. I decided to turn off the embassies because one thing I'm thinking is I kind of think that since we already have our relationships, our open border, or what is it called? Right, the colleagues. Right, we've become colleagues over here. How do we tell what we still have active? Because I'm wondering... I don't know if we can tell... Like, did it cancel the deal by any chance? If we dropped it? Can we see the active tariffs anywhere? I don't know. Let's boost realm. I mean, I guess this wasn't the one we were sucking up to necessarily. So we had the colleague deal naturally. This is one we had been sucking up to. Oh, we actually still have a bunch of points left over, which is weird to me. Oh, that's interesting. Oh shit, even with this many points, we literally can't get there. So I may as well zero you out. Right. Okay, hold on. That's colleagues. Did I only do colleagues with these guys? Did I do colleagues with one of the others? And maybe it did get canceled along the way. I'm not sure. Now, you have a really low pop, so it probably wouldn't take very long to get up here. So let's go and do that. And with you, Now, I'm assuming with my embassies turned off, these points will decay. I don't know if that ends up breaking the deals. But I will set a target. Oh, yeah, you need, like, nothing. I will set a target for these. And then we'll try to establish some other colleagues. Oh, do we not? Did I not have a trade deal with you? Of course I did. I'm a little confused. I don't know, maybe things did get reset? No, we still have all the trading partners. Unless once you become a colleague, you retain all the trading partners? That seems a little insane. I'm not sure. But anywho. All right. We got that. So anyway, I canceled the embassies to get a few extra workforce. Oh, someone on Discord, it was probably Green Elite, didn't have most of the answers, and I apologize if it wasn't, if it was someone else and I didn't get the name right. Apparently, when the farmers aren't working, they work as odd jobbers. And that's one of the reasons, even with a negative workforce, some of the building construction happens. That does explain a lot. Food sources are pretty high. That's good to see. I want to go, yeah, we need to get our clay pit going on. So what we're going to do is set up a mine, the clay pit, and I don't see any reason not to box select all of it. And no, we're not going to put 600 workers in there. Well, I guess the problem might be getting the efficiency. Okay, so there is a reason perhaps to limit this to what we're actually going to use so we don't have to overbuild. Okay, fair. So let me do this. Let's go for like 100 workers. There you go, 98, okay. And then auxiliaries. We are losing worker sites, which makes sense. Am I destroying the resources? Now, what happens if I include this stuff? Because that won't add more workers, but it'll add a little bit. But I could put my auxiliaries and storage and stuff over here, which for the storage, I feel really makes a ton of sense. Area's not connected. No. Ah, poopsicles. All right, well, that makes me unhappy. Okay, then here's the plan. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to add in everything on the top part. 164 workers, except it won't actually be the case. I will put the storage near the external edge. And then auxiliaries. I mean, this whole place is just going to be auxiliaries. I guess I can even put it on the water, which is weird, but okay. 1% off. Well, you know what? Let's get it. Oh, okay. 97%. Average fidelity of the deposits. Higher increases production. Okay, sure. 114 workers. Okay, let's do that. I don't love the distance. Do we have a clay warehouse? We must. So near over here. Clay and pots. Thing is, this is my pottery. I think I still want them here. Now, one of the things I'm not sure about, what is the value of a hauler? Fetches a designated resource and hauls it to a location. Haulers have an increased carry capacity compared to normal subjects. The composite from capacity boosts. What about a warehouse? Do they not have that? Decrease the spoil rate. Workers have higher carry capacity. Okay. I'm going to assume that the warehouse and the hauler have equal carrying capacity. But maybe the big thing is the hauling upgrades being something that's available. So I'm not going to make a very big hauler. I mean, you know what? Maybe I'll make 3x3. Okay. And you're going to be set to grab clay from over here. I don't know if you set a target. I guess we're going to find out. If you set a... Maybe I still need a warehouse at the other side. Or what? So I'm assuming the haulers will bring things to here, and then the warehouse workers will grab that. My first time putting down a hauler, let's find out how it works. Clay. Wait, where's the clay? Down there. Okay, that construction's happening. will be nice to have the clay. We have a net positive, but I think too many people are grabbing things maybe for the buildings, or I don't know. We've got to turn on the laboratories again. You know what? It's net positive because maybe not everything's consuming everything the way it should. Okay, just waiting for construction now. And then meanwhile, okay, your job is to collect clay from, that's from another storage site. Nothing that's needed to fetch. I mean, you do the ground. I don't know if you would do this because they have equal priority. So I'm not sure you'd fetch out of this warehouse. So my thinking is we do have to set a clay warehouse over here. That's what I'm guessing. But it can probably be a fairly small one. 5 by 5 in the pipe. Just a tiny one. No. So I don't think that'll be full insulation. There you go. Except that, you're making this out of wood for some reason. Is that a stone, please? I mean, we do have a lot of wood, but we're good on stone. Okay, the food stocks are going cray-cray. I'm not seeing the export depot active. That seems like it's not accurate. Yeah, so that's green. There we go. So you're going to be fetching from the other one. It might be quite the walk, but that's going to be okay. And you can store up to 3,000. That seems fine to me. Go down further. Okay. Chuk. You guys have to clear? No, just construct. Okay. Do you have all the material? Yeah. Okay. 558 soldiers. All of our furniture. Most of our pots. 558 soldiers. Okay. We have to scale up the military like crazy. How do we afford to do that? Oh, yeah. And the other thing is, I don't remember if I did this at the end of the last episode or not, but the homeless filter, I had identified a few places of homelessness. So these are clearly places where we need some extra housing nearby. I'm a little surprised about this bakery because it feels like there's some housing nearby. I wonder if any of it hasn't been upgraded. No, that all has. And you, yeah. But I think our next housing block's going to be over here. We've got a few different businesses. Just got to be a little careful where we put it. And then still don't know what kind of housing block we'll put. Okay, so this is operational. Oh, wait, no. Construction 100%. There. Now it's operational. I'm going to drop the worker count to about half. Keep a few odd jobbers. Although, again, apparently we do have our farmers, which is good. But I think that's still okay, especially with some fluctuation. I don't want it to take priority over other things. I just need more clay. There you go. A couple hundred units now feels a lot better. You're waiting for wood for your construction. And yeah, you're going to be a low priority clay warehouse. Well, there's no such thing as low priority. Just not high priority. Shoot. A little more chooching. A little bit more, please. What are you complaining about? More egg. More torches. Of the fancier kind. Oh! Hold on a second. Was it saying this before with the fancy? Maybe it was. Maybe they're complaining that to get more, we really do need the fancy torches. Well, we'll work on it. Okay. So this is going to be clay. I mean, clay 2. The other one is clay plus pots, but still. We'll put auto workers on there. And yeah, you can fetch, but that is all. And then you are going to fetch explicitly from here. And, yeah, when it exceeds 0%. There you go. If there's any clay over here, go and grab it. I don't think there's any need to keep it over here. That's going to be fine. So you're going to start to accrue that. Don't have upgrades for that yet. Okay. But we want to keep our labs well supplied. Right over here. And yeah, they've had the shortage here. We'll get that going. We'll get it going. In fact, I think it's time. I'm going to go make a duplicate of this. And since I don't have any doors on the sides, I really can just chain it like this. We've got to keep an interior wall. Yet another research thing going on. Too early for the libraries? I don't know. Oh, what's the other thing that they want? No, I don't want to click on the person. Oh, this is just one thing. Okay. The hospital or physician, one or the other, needs 2 different resources. You only need the one, which is clay. Actually, do I want to fetch clay here? Where are you grabbing your clay from? Ooh. We probably keep some clay in here. A little. We got probably 1 crate worth. Yeah, so up to 80. I wonder if this is what we'd want a hauler for. Not a full stockpile, but a little clay hauler here. Maybe I should have put you near the clay pits. Also, it makes me sad that they don't have a fancy floor. Maybe with the upgrades? Yeah, perhaps with upgrades. All right, clay's going up. They're going to have that. That's going to construct. It'll hire more people. How many people get hired here? 54. We'll go a little negative. I think that's possibly okay. Are going to get collected. New buildings. All right. There goes burr. Bread is big time. I'm surprised there's not more export happening with it. Man, the decay. 700 per day decay is just nuts. And humans need some egg. Water here and there. Well, we'll try to get the research going and then see what we can unlock. We've got a tiny little bit. So, water. See, we need knowledge for that. Need quite a lot of knowledge. We might have to go and upgrade and unlock the library soon. Although, how are we going to run those? Am I over baking? Actually, I think I can probably bring down the bakery workers a little. Because I had wanted to stock up some more, but we're still going to have a net positive. In fact, we might be able to get rid of a few more. And then nobility. You're fine. How come... Oh, yeah, that's right. No, I'm reading that the wrong way. That's fine. We want the left number to be bigger than the right number. And you're way too fine still. Okay. Could up our furniture sales. Could sell a few other things. I mean, if we do bump up the clay output a little bit, I could go and make another pottery. Is this at full workload? It is. I don't think we're exporting the pottery. We're also not full of the pottery, so that's probably okay. You know what? Let's set these all here. And just put them all to like 75%. Did it? Hang on. Oh. Okay, no, the bread warehouse is still there. Okay. Yeah, we'll a little bit more aggressively output the bread. I'm sorry we don't have your fancy torches. I'm working on it, I promise. More of you guys probably want to work in labs. Although, you're probably making this a priority. Oh, no, I don't want to click on you. I just want to click on this. Okay, I copied it so it had the brick usage. That's good. Okay. So we did set up some tool stuff, and it would be nice to have the tools manufacturer. Oh, no, smithy that off. Okay, metal smelter. Right, the smithy making the tools is currently off. Do we have the means? Basic metal smorging, sure. Smelting. Crafting. The output, but the forging tools are here. I could upgrade the efficiency. Although it feels like the first thing... Oh, what are you complaining about? Oh, insufficient workers. Right. Yeah, I guess we wouldn't get that much of a benefit from it because we don't have the raw resources. We're trade dependent. We've got ore there. Oh, we got coal. Okay. So you're not getting your full sort of workers. I guess... Okay, so here's the library unlock. Okay, let's do that with our innovation. We got a fair amount of innovation, but we'll unlock the library. And then, yes, we have negative workers right now, but we'll probably get another batch in. And we still need some housing. So here's what I'm proposing. We know we need some housing over here. Let's build a housing drop here. I'll take the basic one. Copy area. Get the corners. Do this. There it is. I'll leave a little thin row like that. 3. Boom. And then... I guess if I did come out with like a really nice pattern with the roads and repeating torches and everything, then I could even grab like the whole thing. I know I want the corners. I was putting one in between. Maybe I should go with more. No, I think they're really just itching for the fancy torches. I think they're getting their satisfaction. Oh, I will do this. I like the inner torch. And there. And then middle. Oh. Okay, no, the torch. Oh, grab that. Sort of middle that up. All right, get some houses for this area to deal with the localized homelessness. Transport depot here with the fancy blocks. But we don't have enough. Maybe my fancy block storage is too high. A lot of fancy blocks. There you go. We'll set this to 5% for now. Sell off some more fancy blocks a little bit faster. I mean, we're not making a huge amount. Maybe I don't know. Maybe should I be stockpiling huge amounts? Maybe I will. Well, by huge amounts, I mean, I'll bring this back up to 20%. There you go. 3.6k fancy blocks for rapid construction. We're going to have to do one of these at some point where we go, like, full-on militaristic. And see what, like, can we go and raid and take people and use them for extra workers? That might be really good. I'm really surprised we're not selling the bread faster. Maybe it's a hauling deficit? A lot of workers. Yeah, you're hiring some more. We only got a couple of people willing to buy it. Oh. Oh no, I did lose my trading partners. Oh, am I going to have to repay to renegotiate? Okay, so much for trick, let's turn off embassies. Turns out that's not really a good idea. I'm going to leave them off for the moment, though. We're looking on the kids' side here. 500 kids still. All right. Well, hopefully they grow up fast and become productive members of our workforce. Bretonians keep coming in, so that's great. Must honor Krator more. More and better shrines. More torches. Well, we're working on it. Allow us extra food rations, water here and there. You know what? Let's boot the food rations. Specifically maybe for the humans. Here, I'm going to double their food rations. Net negative food. Although might be tweaking the space and we can rehire some people in the bakeries, perhaps. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. Oh, there you go. People willing to move in. Honestly, I think I can be like... Oh, I do have the limits that... There you go. Just keep odd accepting humans. As long as they're willing to come, we're going to do it. Okay. Yes, please. Honestly, do I want to set that for everyone? Yeah, we're not really food limited. We're mostly, are they going to be happy enough to come limited? Well, I guess I can probably hit that. $8.99? Oh, goes up in... Okay, there we go. Interesting. Well, I guess it doesn't let you go to 5 digits. Or 6 digits, I should... Huh. It doesn't let me put another 9. Well, 40,000 is the highest you can go. That's why it's over here. No limit on children. Okay. Fine. Let's do that. So we didn't unlock that. How about furniture stuff? We've got a lot of carpenters. Yeah, we should really be doing this. I don't know about the tools, but I will unlock as much basic carpentry as I can. We may have to pair it with wood cutting, although so far we're okay. Too small. Oh, no, that's right. It says that when it gets maxed out. Make more furniture more faster so we can sell it better. Thank you. Okay, let's set up a library. Maybe over here. You know what? I want to leave the highway. I can make an odd-shaped library over here, but I think I want to do a box one right there. Yeah. All right. Library. Boom. Well, hang on. Let's see. So there's going to be some sort of path there. I guess we'll cut it this way. That seems reasonable. I can do this, and I can plan some prettiness over there or something. Okay. So... here... I don't want to go over the highway. How diagonally do I want to do this? I wonder if that'll count for any roundness. Oh, I went too far. Not too far this time. Like that, lined up with the road. We'll leave this here. We'll clearly need some supports. So shelves is for workers and more knowledge, and then we get more efficiencies. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go. Oh, I want to mirror this. Guess I'll do that, and then... there you go. No yellow over here. That's nice. And then carpeting. It's nice and quiet and lets people read their books in peace. Quite a lot of... oops. Quite a lot of carpeting. Okay. We're almost at the cap. So I'll do another block of shelves. Here. And then a nice wide carpet. There's actually more carpet than we need. But it's actually not that much material. Okay, and then... pillar there. Okay, no yellow. Everything seems fine. We'll go a nice wide door here and a narrower one there. Okay, foundations. Stone. 31 workers. They can hold a whopping 31 knowledge, which does not seem like that much. Although maybe there's like an upgrade mode we can have it consumed for more. Crazy. Well, I did at some point. I did build a little janitor over here. Which right now has a heavy workload, because this was experiencing some decay, which has now been fixed. What's the hammers there, actually? Is that from the maintenance here? I don't know. What does that hammer represent? I don't know. Outbreak. God dang it! Every time we get close to fixing this. Hospital. You need full workload, please. Dang it! Alright. Alright, new little neighborhood over here, looking very posh. I turn on the smithy, but... oh, I mean, hopefully they don't die. Hopefully they do turn around here. We do not have enough. We can only have 80 people in here. What a terrible time for a plague. I think the food... ooh, it's going down very quickly, actually. Okay, well, I'll put it back up here. Well, we are, admittedly, we were selling a bunch. Oh, the graveyard's probably going to fill right up. Well, it's only about half full right now. Oh, insufficient workers. I'm surprised there's not an auto mode. You know what? We're going to crank this to max because we're going to need it right now. And we'll get back to you. Do I turn off the metal smelter for a little bit? No, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of continuing to accrue metal slowly. We need it for maybe a little bit of maintenance as well. So, super screenshot. School, the asylum. Oh, we don't have any crazy people running around, which is nice. Master of the Urok pastures. Okay, we're going to replace you. If it's the grain one who kicks the bucket, we don't want to immediately replace because they have too many titles. Not that I don't have more titles to spare. And we still have a lot of empty graves, but yeah, probably going to fill up. Okay, people have bounced back. But a bunch of them have bounced back from the outbreak, which is good. Still have a little bit of homelessness. Let's see what happens after this finishes. I mean, we have been accepting more people. And a good number of them are happy, actually. I think our numbers are going to swell. Oh, who's living in the round houses here? Kryptonians. And I think, yeah, see, there's some humans. They don't care about round. Because I don't think the houses themselves are round. Just the environment outside is round. Our digger's over here. Can't put an overtime one. Maybe I should play with that some more. I don't know. Just, oh, this applies 1 day off. Maybe I should use that a little bit more than some of the toggles. I wonder if it gives them joy. But it's like temporarily, I'm good on this. Take a break, and we'll get back to you. Maybe. I think we could use more clothing. I know it says net positive, but I think maybe it's because of the immigration. What is our weaver situation? I think our weavers... Is the weavers make clothing? No, they make the material. Here we go. Taylor. Yes, it's not maxed. Oh, you consume leather. Oh! Change recipe. I had not quite realized that. It's just the one weaver. Okay. They might have been actually having problems for production related to material inputs more than anything. But I'm going to go and update this, say 25. There you go. Pause it on workers. Good. Okay. And then here we've got our first library. Oh, and you can consume leathers. Well, tell you what, we're not using the leathers for the clothing anymore. Oh, I guess for vellum type stuff or whatever, right? Parchment? Something like that. There you go. Leather's probably going to go up, but we might use it to make armor. Look at these carpets. Oh, I like that they're different shaped carpets as well. What a cozy little space. Okay. Mr. Humans do like working here. All right. Then, yeah, in theory, what I'm hoping for is that the furniture goes up a lot faster, so we get more sales. Wood's currently netting downwards. Now, woodcutters, these are all working, and these are off. We could turn them on. I guess, actually, I have the woodcutter tech already. Yeah, that includes the ability to use tools. So what does that look like? Wait. What does that look like? Unlocks tools to be equipped for the woodcutter. Tools must be manually equipped in the workplace. And it's there. Level 2 of 2. Effects. Tools, woodcutters. What was that? Efficiencies because it's max, so it's weird. Okay, and I shift click to remove it. Overtime. Days off. That lists the workers. This is how many workers. Downgrade, upgrade, which is a different thing, although we might want it. We need gears. Oh! Oh, it's not building specific! Oh, okay, hold on a second. Okay, so I can't change those numbers here. I can change them here. I don't know if, did it insta-consume some of the tools? I don't know. Is this, what is this? Okay. How many tools would this use? I don't know how many tools this would actually use. Okay, positive workers, good. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on the smithy for tools production. Oh, it's this. Max that. What is this? Like warhammers? Warhammers, okay. Base, you're making tools. Using more coal, but we are importing coal and that's still currently fine. And then consuming metal, which we have some of. I don't know if you store metal. We're gonna go 20 of each one of these. Well, I know we store metal in our central stockpiles, but we're gonna do this. So this is gonna be like tools et al. I want to put a dash in. Oh no, we do have enough characters. I didn't think we'd have enough. Boop. Tools and everything related to that. Okay. Smithy's gonna start working. Research is going. And yes, so the plan here, basic forging. This needs, how many levels of the previous thing do I need? No, level 5. Oh, which is the cap. Okay, we need a little bit more than that, but that's okay. So now we're going to produce tools a little bit faster. Well, was this the priority? I don't know. What I need is more tech. You know what? All right, we're going to build another one of these guys. Start the tools. A new level. Oh! More noble promotions, but more innovation and knowledge latting in. Okay. Well, that is amazing. Because again, what I'm going to do is get the first level of this. Okay. So now I can presumably assign one of these. Control click for full. Okay, that is the full. But you can now use tools to make tools faster. We're going to net negative metals. We might want to add some efficiency there, but yeah, sort of makes sense to help sustain this a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure we need more of the raw stuff coming in. I'm surprised there's so much empty space in here. But we can always scale you up, so that's going to be fine. Get that happening. Play is accruing slightly. Is there anything else? Oh, labs can get tools. Okay, that seems like a really good idea because it occupies so many people. So which one is this one? This is improved lab. This is the upgrade. Unlocks faction administration. Yeah, okay. So unlocks administration. This unlocks the laboratory upgrades. And laboratory upgrades need just a bunch of metal. Okay, that seems like it's going to be worthwhile. I keep hitting the wrong one. Boom. Boom. Next level, we need more metal and gears. But yeah, let's upgrade all these guys. They'll use a little bit more clay, but they should be producing a lot more knowledge. All right, we're going to work on this little self-sustaining loop. What's the homelessness, man? Homelessness. Oh yeah, we can't zoom out too far. Still some over here and up over there. Okay. This district finish. What's with the blue? Is that from having? Oh, it's because I have a filter on. Okay. No, this looks okay. So let's do the copier. I wonder if I should set a hotkey on that, like control click. Some of the torches are a little bit silly, but that's fine. Oh. Well then, let me try this again. Let me not grab the roads. I'm going to rotate you. Oh, okay, it would have fit. I was just getting confused about things. Yeah, you would have been fine, but you know what? This is okay. Actually, I'm going to rotate you that way. Okay. And then I will go and road around here, even though a bunch of these will actually not get used. I'm hoping the roads don't need constant maintenance. I mean, they take a little bit of stone, but it's hardly the end of the world. I'd say that. We are, in fact, out of stone. We have one stone quarry. It is working at full pin. I mean, we do have a net positive. Yeah, a lot of it is going towards maintenance. But probably going to have to be okay. Do I enable the stone quarry now? I don't want to refurbish. I want to... Can I not activate it from here? All right. Boom. Another stone quarry happening. We can always throttle the work. Or we can sell the excess. Got some workers. That's great. Yeah, we just keep pulling in more people. I'm just going to keep up this bread industry. And we'll probably hit some limitations on some of these secondary races because we're not really catering to them, but that's fine. Like at a certain point, I can just say, no, it's enough. Corpses killed in a brawl. Yeah, they're not really getting along. We might need some more like lawfulness stuff. I wonder if I can pull back on the workers now. What's your workload? Oh, it's still at 100%. Which may be affecting respect and things too. So, you know what? I'll leave it in there, at least for now. All right, you get built minus 300. Oh my god. Should I be building more? Like, maybe I should be building more wood houses. Oh, I don't know if the stone effect... Well, some of the people like different buildings. I guess for the elves, I could really, really go ahead and encourage them being wooden buildings. Like, for example, this is wooden buildings. I guess what I could do... is be like, listen, this is just for the elves. Because they'll like the wood and no one else really appreciates it. I don't know if that makes it a priority, though, and I don't even know if they're working over here. This is why the monoculture certainly makes it a heck of a lot easier to put things down. Oh, I do want some extra torches over here. Here's the midpoint. I don't think people are going to be going all the way around this building. All right. Still growing on fancy rocks, and I'm still happy about that. Wood is definitely going down. Okay. All woodworkers, you're going to get one tick of tools. Hey, yeah, we got our stone cutters. We still have the land allocated for some more farming. Or some more wood cutting. But I'm loath to, like, assign too many people here. Oh, no. Maybe I should assign one more. Oh. Don't we have our emissaries on? Oh, no, I do have them turned off. Okay, you know what? Let me turn these back on. And you're using cloth. Oh, you should also be able to use cloth for a little bit of a bonus. And then we'll get some of our trade deals going back on, because that can't be good for our economy. It's going up. Extra houses being built. Some of the happiness is being tweaked. So I could add some lab tools. We can't go this level yet. I could boost, like, some of the mushroom farms and stuff, but I don't think we've got enough to warrant it. And we could put tools on our grain farms. We don't need that. It's not that heavy, but I'm wondering if... Oh, okay. We've got all our passive bakery upgrades. What about upgrading the bakery itself? What kind of material... Where's the bakery? Here. What kind of material are you going to need? This is probably fine, right? Oh, a bunch of metal, which we don't currently have. Oh, hello. Okay. I know we want to start mining the raw stuff. My idea was to bootstrap this tool industry, which I guess it now is, and we have some tools. Okay, we're gonna start doing our own mining for ore and for coal. Now, If I were to go and say, do this, how many would you? Yeah. Again, I can scale down the workers, but what I'm concerned about is having the efficiency boosted. So I'll do this and then expand it later, or just build a pair of them. I'll do a big storage because it still seems like a handy thing. And then some auxiliaries. More. There we go. 100% efficiency. Need some more stone. We did turn on the other one. Okay, let's do that. Start getting in ore. Ore. I can leave this here since this doesn't need a worker and we've got this limit. As long as we are mining the ore, we shouldn't need this. Although I guess in theory I should probably just clear it. All right, stone mine. We're lower on workers. 3.2k. Yeah, population's definitely grown a lot by adding these extra people. Okay. There we go. You got your workload. So this is going to start going up pretty fast. Where do we store the stone? Do we have a dedicated stone storage? Yes, we do. Right, next to here. What I'm going to do is I'll plan to maybe add in a stone export. I wonder if I should just be selling the gems here. I'm also wondering if I go and look at my neighbors again. There you go. Become colleagues. Become colleagues. Sure. Okay, it looks like we still have the trade deal here, which is good. And this one was the one that was going to be, yeah, wicked expensive to manage. But we still have trade over here, so that's good. Some colleagues is there. That's interesting. And there, because I did set those limits. Okay, that's not bad at all. It looks like it's not opening another trade option. It helps with the tariffs. You're not very big. You know what? I'm going to do it with you as well. Sure. Done. Improve that. So yeah, still no neighbors, but we'll improve the trade, the tariffs, and hopefully that will prove to be a very good thing. And we're not going to sacrifice the embassies anymore. We're going to keep them chuchin'. And I suppose, actually, with that in mind, well, I guess what I could do, what am I looking for? What I could do is I could go and invest over here. I say I have 3. I could put exactly 3 just to improve their moods a little bit and see. But on the other hand, maybe leaving a little bit of buffer here will help to ensure that we don't lose these guys. And that's still going up. But yeah, I could downgrade how many people are working there. But we'll leave it for the moment. How's the housing over here? Yeah, that's done. Let me tell you guys feeling. Let's fill our stockpile: eggs, mushrooms, meat, and bread. Oh, we only have 4 months worth of stuff. Are we exporting too much? Oh, we're net negative on the bakeries. I guess our population has been growing. But do I have the bakery boosting texts? I do have a bunch. Oh, right, the improved bakery. Right, which I just needed metals. Okay. Tell you what. Oh, we do have a lot of tools. What's the tool decay? Pretty low. So I could turn it off and boost more metal. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and copy. Do I want to design a new one? Maybe I want to design a big metal smelter. Okay. I can see some value here. We'll have it share a wall. And some arbitrary size. Actually, I'll do this because what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it back once I get a pattern I'm happy with. I'm going to go... I suppose the back wall makes a lot of sense. I think these need a lot of auxiliaries, didn't they? Leave a triple gap so we can put some nice walls. And I'm going to do one more of these. Okay. I wonder how little of these I can go. Let's do 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. Actually, that seems pretty okay. You know, the wall's there, but we might go... We could put a little wall on the end. Actually, I kind of like the idea of the walls on the end here. Oh. Oh, you know what? We do need you and you. And you. Just noticed that one. Okay. Auxiliary furnace. As big as we can do. And it's super wide, so it actually can't fit in there. I think I'll end up doing this. It's 100%. I'm gonna plan. Our big storage here. And let's do one more set of furnaces. Like that. Then trim this back to here. No yellow, a little bit over there. Efficiency at 85. If I just go and do that, there we go. I think that gets rid of the last of the yellow. And then, oh, there's not enough room. Oh. Okay. So you're probably not going to need much because you're pretty close to an outer wall. Oh, it's cutting off that. You don't like that. Oh. There you go. 100% efficiency. No yellow spots. Insulation's still fine. Still fine there. 126 workers. A lot of stone. And wood, but should be okay. We'll have a little bit of a stone deficit for a bit, but that should be all right. Everything's been delivered to that one, which is good. Okay, scaling up the metal industry a bunch. We don't really have the workers right now, but I think that'll be fine. Oh, this has gone on for an hour. Let's go and put a cut in here. We still got some more housing to build. We've got some tech now, though. And certainly one of the things that we're going to be spending the tech points on basically right away is the hell's the smelters? Oh, right here. Yeah. And that's just more efficiency. And that's the upgrade. So, I mean, we're going to want a bunch of the cheap efficiency. So I'll go ahead and like max that out immediately. And then we'll see what's going on after that. I mean, that'll boost these guys, which isn't necessarily the most meaningful. But it'll also boost this once this gets done. And then we'll have some raw ore over here. Then we'll have to set up the coal as well, because right now we're just still buying the coal, but that's going to be fine. I suppose right now we're not buying anything because we don't have money. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.